Hi, I'm Rick Dior, and welcome back to my Portraits in Rhythm Snare Drum series. That was solo 41, and it's a solo in sixteenths and triplets. So creating a difference between the 16th note pickup and a triplet pickup. A lot of percussionists, and snare drummers especially, mix these things up. So let's give an example. I'll subdivide triplets, and I'll play this rhythm. Now I'll subdivide sixteenths, and I'll play that rhythm in sixteenths. So the 16th is tighter than the triplet. So if you were to play it on the snare drum and subdivide it, it would sound like this. And the triplet would be. Okay, so we'll put the metronome here back on the original tempo, which is quarter note equals 126. Now, what makes this solo even more difficult, it's pianissimo sempre all the way through, which means the same. You see this marking here. So you've got to play right at the edge of the drum, and it takes a lot of control. And as you get older, that becomes more difficult. So your whole career, you should be always practicing your soft chops. As you get older, you lose some muscle control, and there's more tightness in your muscles. So always work on that. That's one of the things I always try to work on to maintain. It's one of the hardest things to maintain as you're aging. The trickiest line here is line 6. So let's do that slowly at 100. And I'll play it just the quarter note and see if you could subdivide in your head. 1, 2, 3. So those first two measures, especially in line 6, they're very tricky. So in my head, I'm subdividing sixteenths and then immediately triplets. So in the second bar of line 6, you have this figure. So you might want to practice just triplets and just sixteenths like this. And that's more difficult than you'd think. So we'll go back up to tempo now, which like I said is 126. And we're going to do lines 6 and 7 for you. 1, 2, 3. So hopefully you can hear the difference between those groupings right there. And then line 8 and 9, not as difficult, but the same sort of problem. So I'll play those lines for you. 1, 2, 3. Now throughout, I'm basically alternating. Not a lot of one-handed stuff here. So the hands are going to sound different no matter what. The object is to minimize that. So make sure your sticks are the same pitch, but either way, no matter what grip you play, traditional, matched, it's all going to be the same. Sometimes I will play these kinds of things matched. I'll play that for you. 1, 2, 3. So I play a lot of timpani, and a lot of times that grip, you have to play tight to play staccato on timpani because, it sort of fights back. The heads are so big. So over the years, I've developed that sort of firm staccato grip. So sometimes I might play these types of things matched, and I go back and forth between the grips. I've always done that. So it doesn't matter whichever way you want to play it, as long as it sounds good. So hopefully you understand how this goes. I would suggest playing with me for this particular recording so you can get it extremely accurate. So we'll see you next time with solo number 42.